What's going on?
This,
All right.
this,
This is it. This is the crew we're going in with. This is how we're going to do this. How has everyone been? We're back. Oh, finally, man. Something that doesn't have anything to do with Mr. Beast. So, what are we at? What's going on? Got lingerers. Haven't been on for a while, so I guess I can't expect too many people to show up. But yeah, dude. Nikocado Avocado lost 250 pounds. Now, I find this to be very interesting because I, a long time ago, like many others, fell into the Nikocado Avocado trap. But, you know, as I fell into the trap, I started to wonder how, like, so many people were just, like, blindly following the story without context. What do I mean by that? I mean that Nikocado Avocado literally told everyone years ago that the whole thing was an act, that it was a troll, if you will. And people still were criticizing him and making videos like addressing him as if this were actual controversy from an unironic human being's perspective, like an unironic perspective from a human being, and not acknowledging like the fact that Nikocado at one point just literally said, I'm not going to do this forever. It's a fucking act. I'm going to drop the weight at 30. And I think most people, if not just ignoring context for content, knew that to some degree, the Nikocado Avocado that we were seeing for the past couple of years was an act. To some capacity, I think the debate started with to what capacity, like, was it an act? How much of it was real? How much of it was a character? Obviously, the weight gain was real. And that, you know, a lot of people, you know, obviously weight gain is like a serious thing. That's a huge, huge thing to do to just try to stay true to a narrative, to a character. So a lot of people at that point, you know, they determined that it's more likely that this is all legit versus none of it being legit. Well, it turns out Nikocado had everyone by the balls the entire fucking time. We love that. We love that for Nikocado. And let me show you some examples. Now, obviously, the SEO for Nikocado Avocado is fucking ridiculous at this point. If you want to find any old content involving his master plan and manipulation, it's very difficult to do so because of the SEO. Everyone's searching Nikocado. It's one of the top 11. I think it's top 13 in the world trending right now on Google. Which just shows, you know, maybe this was all worth it. But I found this video by Cayenne Docherty. I'm gonna steal some of her content. You know me, 2,000 subscribe Andy. I'm gonna steal from this almost fucking million view video here. I'm gonna really put a damper on her career, reacting a little bit. But this is the only example I could find of him talking about how at 30 he was gonna lose the weight, he was gonna move on, he was gonna come back, and it was all an act, and he wasn't gonna do this forever. And here there's like a montage here where she plays some of those clips. I just want to show those.
May 19th, 2022. Nikocado Avocado's 30th birthday, and the day he promised himself and the world he would quit mukbangs.
And he did. He did, we'll find out.
I'm not doing this for life. Once I hit 30, I'm done.
I believe once you're 30, that's when shit hits the fan.
When I turn 30, we're done mukbangs.
I'm going back to a healthy diet, better exercise, better routine, lifestyle.
When you're younger, you get away with it more, but once you get older, it's abuse. Literally, it's abuse to eat all this.
But did Nikocado quit on his birthday? Nope. That day,
Yeah, he did. More or less, he did. He quit on 30, just like he fucking said he was going to, as far as he claims. Which, with the weight loss, I am inclined to believe him. Even I completely would have not have believed the dedication that this man is capable of, dude. Like,
he uploaded a mukbang ironically titled, I Will Never Stop Gaining Weight. But if not now,
he planned
when?
it all.
In 2020, Nikocado gained roughly 50 pounds.
According to him, allegedly, by him. But with the 250-pound weight loss, I'm inclined to believe what he has to say at this point. Do not fuck with Nikocado Avocado. You have no clue. You have no concept what you're dealing with, bro.
In 2021, 25 pounds. And so far in 2022, he's gained an additional 450 pounds.
403.0 pounds.
At this rate, Nikocado would reach 500 pounds by 2024. With his 30th birthday come and gone, Nikocado is kind of at a fork in the road. If he doesn't change now, when
Where
will
is
he?
it?
Nick is obviously conflicted.
There's a part
Why
where
else
she
would he
plays
not
the
quit
fucking
on May
clips.
19th? Fans say they'd love to see him get healthy, but Nick knows most of his viewers aren't fans. They're haters. They're here to watch someone
And he fucking milked them for everything that he could and won. He wins, dude.
downfall, to feel better about themselves, to
Fucking
motivate
awesome.
themselves to not be like him. And without this, they'll leave. It's not an easy choice, but time is up. Nikocado must choose. Will he continue to exchange his health for wealth, or will he
All right, that's enough. I think
Get
he
away
did
with
play
it
the
more,
part
but
with
once
the
you get
age.
older, it's
Yeah,
a
he
boost.
did. He's over when he's 30. He said it. He said it, dude. He told everyone, this is going to be a troll. I'm trolling. I'm ironically gaining all this weight. Which if anyone else in the world would fucking say that, even him for a time, you wouldn't believe it. Why would you ironically fuck up your body and gain 400 pounds or 300 pounds, 200 pounds? Why would you put yourself through that? And then to have the forefront to think that you're going to have the strength to lose the weight at the end of it and it's all going to pay off. A normal human being would not be capable of that. So I don't blame people for falling for this shit. Even I, to some degree, even after looking into him and understanding that it's to some capacity a character, I was even like, okay, like, you know, there's more truth to hear than not. This guy's fucked up. I mean, he's fucked up probably, but fucking yeah, he's gonna go into it. 2 years ago, 30th birthday. Everything's been pre-recorded. He claims since, I guess. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's nuts. The biggest fucking most successful troll of all time, and all of the fucking haters lose. Do you understand? This might be the first lol cow ever, if you would want to call him that, which I think you would want to. I think there's an argument that he could be defined under that description of lol cow. It's maybe like the first lol cow or lol cow type-ish character online to win, bro. To just completely fucking win, walk away with everything that they wanted, doing everything that they agreed to do. Crazy. So I haven't actually watched the full video yet. But dude, Nicocado's got a lot of people from what I've seen and from what I've already known going into what I've seen. Nicocado's got a lot of fucking people looking pretty stupid right now. It's crazy, dude.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence.
Normally I would think this is cringe, the way he's presenting the information, but we know that he is like probably one of the greatest actors of all time at this point. Like, so, you know, he knows how to get people riled up to comment and throw traction out. So I'm willing to like put on my like cringe blinders for a little bit and praise him. But the other thing is, oh God, how do I even like say it? Like with the Mr. Beast shit that just went on, like you got fucking drama slap channels, which I don't mind a bit of slap, but there's a fucking line there. Okay. Like, all right. Once a tabloid magazine is more informative and creative than your YouTube channel, it's time to maybe not make the 9th Mr. Beast drama video, okay? I stopped just fucking making videos for a bit. I took a break because of the Mr. Beast drama because it got to be so fucking ridiculous. And this is like, that's kind of like what I feel like he's criticizing here. He's criticizing like, you guys all thought like, you know, I used you. I fucking used you. I predicted your moves. And now you should be looking stupid. But honestly, the average YouTube viewer is a fucking moron. Nobody cares. They'll keep watching the commentary people that were wrong about this and that and the other thing, as long as they are affirming their bias. That's all fucking people on the internet ever want to see. Okay, they don't give a fuck about critical thinking. The average viewer does not give a fuck about critical thinking or forming their own opinion with the information that they're receiving and listening to other ideas to try to strengthen their own ideology. They just want to hear what they already think regurgitated back to them over and over and over again and fucking jerk it to it. Because they're fucking disgusting. And that's how I feel about commentary. It's fucking, that was stupid, dude. I like it. I like the thinking. I like working through I like it. I like some aspects of it, but when it just becomes like at some point, go get a fucking job, man. Seriously, shit, man. But yeah, a lot of T channels, a lot of commentators milked avocado, and it was the plan the whole fucking time, and I think the weight loss proves it.
Thirsty for a distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant, and it's dangerous. I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm.
Dude,
one follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people. People consuming anything that they're told to consume.
Yes, dude. I like, dude. The presentation is so cringe, but I love where he's coming from, dude.
So I am the villain.
Dude, he fucking wins.
Because I've made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me year after year after year. For as long as
Dude, the Riddler wishes he was Nikocado Avocado fictional character. He wishes he was Nikocado.
I tell the internet that I am.
Because you know what Nikocado did that the Riddler doesn't do? He won. He wins, bro. People won't want to admit it. People won't want to admit that Nikocado fucking beat out Charlie. You know, Charlie fell for the fucking bait and stuff like that. But they did, bro. They did. It was all an act. It was all a show to get their goals and accomplish their task. And he fucking did it, dude. He took everyone for a goddamn ride, dude. He wins, dude. I love it.
The villain. Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants. Influence the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ants.
Like this would be so much more cringe. It still is a little bit cringe. This would be so much more cringe if he hadn't actually, like, a lot of lolcows will be like, I'm simply using you. You fell into my schemes. I've planned this all out. We're talking about a guy who literally said 8 years ago that in fucking, what was it? When he said when he was 30, he was going to drop the act and lose the weight, and he's going to do it all for attention and money. Got all the attention and money, played the character till 30, then dropped the fucking weight and moved on. He did it, dude. He wins, dude. He fucking did it, dude. He literally preemptively said to everybody exactly what he was going to do. They still fell for it, and then he proceeded to move on with his life, bro.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250
He's an
pounds
entertainer,
off my
dude.
body.
He knows how to captivate an
But
audience.
just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring.
Dude,
and irrelevant.
imagine for the past 2 years as he was losing the weight and getting better and healthier and skinny and again and shit, watching people on the internet like tear him apart for being fat and stuff, dude.
People.
Allegedly, we're not sure. I'm not 100% sure on the timeline, but there's evidence to see that there's truth. There is truth within it. Because a lot of people were even saying it looks like he is losing weight to some capacity. In the more recent videos he was posting the past 2 years. But I mean, you don't lose 250 fucking pounds in a month. This is calculated. There was a plan here.
People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone.
I like him, dude.
The joke's on you.
It is, dude. It is. Everybody lost. Oh, shit. Why is his audio so fucking terrible? Is it so people don't react to it?
Mr. Noodle, you're so cute.
It almost feels like the audio is intentionally there. Like, you hear that, like, white noise?
Oh, you're so cute.
I think that's added in post. I think he put that in. I think it's like to disorient you. I think he knows how to fucking get views, man. He knows how to captivate someone.
Yeah. You look like that. You look like a big green ball. Yeah, you look like a big green avocado, which is my favorite fruit ever. Yeah. Oh, you could. Oh, Mr. Noodle. I knew you like that. You miss me so much. You miss me so much. I know. It was 8 years separate. Or longer. I know.
So one thing I want to point out, because I've been looking into this, like I've been trying, because I've been out, guys. I have not been following internet drama at all, but I did take a minute to look into this before we went live today. People are speculating, which even this would be like, you still fucking lose, bro. People are speculating that he recorded this all 8 years ago to post when he was 30 to make it look like he lost the weight, you know, like it was, you know, which the evidence against that is people have been comparing his teeth. I don't have examples up because I'm ill prepared, I suppose. But the argument against that is if you look, and I remember watching a video on it and I saw the point, but I'm also not like a fucking dental expert, but his teeth have changed in the past 8 years. There's crowding and stuff that's been corrected. So that would disprove that this was recorded 8 years ago, which honestly, I don't think it was recorded 8 years ago. I see visual examples of aging in his face. Like, you know, in 8 years, you're just going to age a little bit. If you go back to the Trisha Paytas violin video, which was posted 7 years ago, right before the weight gain got super fucking serious, there's very clear visual here. Fuck it, we'll look into it. So here's the Nikocado Avocado James. I was trying to look into like the James Marriott interviews and stuff, and then I was listening to Cinnamon Toast Ken, which honestly, this video is really, really fucking good. His wife is very, very informed in the situation, as is he. It's probably the best video I've started to watch. I didn't finish it. He posted it too recently. But if we look up Nikocado Avocado Trisha Paytas, there's he's a very talented violin player. And he performed one of her songs on the violin. And I don't know, like, leave it to yourselves to make your decisions on how you feel. But I mean, if you look at the man in this, you know, this is like right where the weight loss started getting serious. I mean, I think it's very obvious that this is a younger man than what we were seeing in the new videos. And then if you really, really want to get more speculative and this isn't enough evidence for you to form the opinion this is most likely true, that he lost the weight more recently than 8 years ago, or, you know, lost the weight at all, like it's a conspiracy that he never lost the weight. If you're extremely skeptical, you can look into the teeth thing, which is like, there's like a whole video on that I found. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I could be being fooled, but I mean, I just feel this is obviously a younger man than we see in this video right here. Yeah. Fucking, yeah, dude. Hold on. Where's my button? Fuck. Oh, fuck it. Moving on. I don't know what I'm doing.
8 years separate. Or longer. I know. How many years was it? How many years? Tell me. How many years were we separate for? Too many, yeah.
8. Like
I know,
8.
my baby. I had no choice. I had no choice. But Daddy's back. We're back home. Shooby-doo. We're home. Hello. We're back home. Shooby-doo. And I'm back here with all of you. And it was a long 8 years, wasn't it? It was a long 8 years. And I didn't think that it would have gone this long, but it did. And it was like a bad dream that, yeah, it was like a really bad dream that we were waiting for it to be over. And it's over. It was just a dream. It was just a dream, Mr. Noodle, wasn't it?
I want to watch the whole thing because I want to keep gathering like little mental highlights of him. I want him to say things for the people that are debating whether this is pre-recorded as like 8 years ago. I want him to address something that's like a more recent controversy that can disprove that.
It feels like a bad dream. But we woke up. We woke up. Yeah. We're so excited. We woke up. Yay! We woke up from the bad dream. And I'm back. And Mr. Noodle is back. And here we are. We're back home, Shooby-Doo. Say good morning, Mr. Noodle. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my studio for the second time. They don't know that we did this yesterday, but I'm actually going to tell them we did this yesterday. We are redoing the video because my file got corrupted, I don't know how, and it had like an error mark on it when I was editing it. I'm like, oh my god, this is the universe telling me I'm to eat more, right? Right, Mr. Noodle? You are so cute. How's it going, Mr. Noodle? Did you miss me? Did you miss all the peasants? Hey, it's been like 8 years. Are you gonna say hi? I might put little pieces here and there when I'm editing this for you guys to kind of see what we did yesterday, which was black bean noodles. But we're gonna do it again for a second time. These are my favorite spicy noodles of all time. If I had to choose
this is
one,
just like a normal
it would be
mukbang
black bean
video.
noodles, wouldn't it, Mr. Noodle?
How do we feel about Mo? Everyone fucking left. You guys suck. Fucking peasants. I'm gonna start calling you guys peasants. But how do we feel about mukbangs to anyone that is left? I don't get them. Does anybody watch mukbangs?
I love them. They're so good. And these come from a Chinese Korean place, and they make them hand-pulled, and they stretch them out by hand. You can see them in the restaurant going like this. They're super chewy. They're very chewy and very, very long. I actually think they cut them to make it easier for you to slurp them. The spicy black bean noodles. They are... Oh, baby. I love you. I really missed you. I missed you a lot, Mr. Noodle. It was a long dream. As I said, that dream has come to an end. It was just a dream, thank God. It's all over. We were just dreaming. I just took off the fat suit. Went, yeah, I just took it off, and here I am. And I noticed yesterday when I ate it, it had a lot of onion, a lot of like vegetables and pork and potato. It was so good. And we're gonna do it again. And I'm really excited. And
see, he's so smart. He's splicing in the little parts where he's talking about the weight loss for people like me that like want to know more about it and like what the like I'm looking for like more recent callbacks to drama. So, you know, because one of the big speculations if this is all fake, this is pre-recorded 8 years ago. And he's like putting in the mukbang shit, and then like little bit by little bit he's adding the context that I'm actually here for. Gets that fucking watch time in.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy doing this again, but that's life. We just placed the order, so we'll pick it up, and we're gonna have some black bean noodles, aren't we, Mr. Noodle? Yeah, yeah, Mr. Noodle. I think Mr. Noodle really likes being in here. What's that, Noodle? What's that? Oh, so you get a taste test before I do. This is like kind of not fair.
Dude, you're letting the bird eat it, and then he's gonna eat it. It's fucking gross.
Oh, Mr. Noodle. Oh my God. Here, let me give you your mush. What? Here. Try some of this.
That is gross.
Oh my God. This is the life.
Dude, that's so gross.
This is the life. Oh my gosh. This looks incredible.
Don't watch them. This makes you hungry.
Miss.
Watching a bird eat noodles as like the bird shoving its fucking mouth and tongue into these noodles and then he's gonna eat it. That makes you hungry.
Mr. Noodle.
I guess they're not all like that, but shit.
Oh, I gotta have this. This is worth my soul. This is worth everything in my soul. He seems to like it too. This is why I live life. I love spicy black bean noodles. And by the way, if you're new to Mr. Noodle can't taste spice. They don't have the receptors for it, and actually, spicy pepper is really good for their immune system, so the vet and people, they always recommend to give. So I'm just kind of mixing this around since I put those toppings on it. But it's incredible. Now, I'm also going to have to put a little bib on because this is about to get real wild.
All right, apologies, but I'm gonna start skipping a little bit. I don't
To
need
a
to
new
see
era.
this.
We were See here. Let's put here.
Where's the moments of highlighted? There's like, oh, that motherfucker, dude, they're not there.
Mr. Noodle.
25 million views on this bitch.
Want to try some?
Dude, what the fuck?
And a little more spring onion.
I'm just flipping through. I'm just gonna scout it. Dude, it's just slurping and slurping and eating and slurping too. I don't think we're missing much. He's eating the whole fucking
I
thing,
clearly
dude.
finished my food. Okay. It's gonna be a little ridiculous because of how messy this is. Look how red my lips got. Wow.
I would not be able to eat all that, dude. That's fucking insane. That's so many calories,
Thanks for watching
dude.
my black bean noodle mukbang. And I like being here, so let me know what you think.
All right, so then that's that. Like, I don't know. I'm interested. I want to see more. He's got me hooked, guys. So, what is it? There's another video on his second channel, part 2.
This one has a lot of the
called Hi.
Welcome to Nikocado 2. This is my second channel, and I hope you consider subscribing because I don't even know if people like me or if they want to hear from me. I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and
Imagine seeing this cryptic video title skipping too far and seeing skinny Nikocado Avocado shoving his face with noodles. Yeah, dude. Weird.
this is where I'm posting
He is extremely talented, man.
now on this channel. So
He really is. Like, the biggest criticisms before were speculation that more of it was real than not, right? And after the weight loss, which the thing is, like, weight loss is super difficult, especially when you're fucking 300, 400 pounds. That is evidence of a level of dedication that, like, I believe that when he says something, I believe him now. Like, I don't know, but even then you don't, dude, it's the back and forth. But, you know, he said in a certain year span, he was going to fucking gain weight and he was going to play the game and he was going to get influence and money. And then when he turned 30, he was going to lose the weight. And dude, when you drop fucking 300 pounds, what more can I say? You're clearly capable of planning something like that out, right? There's evidence of the dedication required to be able to pull a plan like that off.
I hope you consider subscribing if you want. I'm actually posting more next week, so yeah, that would mean a lot to me. Mr. Noodle loves his morning back scratches. Yes, you do.
Is he gonna go to Hero Art?
He gets so excited. He loves being pet. Today we're having cheesy ramen noodles.
Cheesy ramen noodles. That's gross.
They are actually going to be wheat pasta noodles, not ramen. And Mr. Noodle's going to be joining me. And you're going to eat with me, aren't you? Yes, you are, Mr. Noodle. Ah, he's so cute. After I wake up with feathers, pet.
See, a lot of the foods I think that they consume in these types of videos aren't even like, they're not even because they like the food. It's because they're thinking of what's most visually appealing for the type of content they're making. Like, it's always like noodles, slurping. There's like the slurping noise. Like, does anybody eat cheesy ramen noodles? I mean, it's basically mac and cheese, right? It's like pasta and cheese. I don't know. Mac and cheese is good, but I don't know. Something about cheesy ramen noodles is fucking gross.
Hey. Hey, I have to go first. Oh, Mr. Noodle. This is like 5 pounds of cheese. This is a lot. This is probably over 5,000 calories of...
And you're only supposed to eat like which, by the way, I have been sticking to a 2,000 calorie a day diet. It is not that hard. That is my controversial statement. Get mad at me.
cheesy noodles. And I'm really excited to eat these. Oh, Mr. Noodle.
You can literally go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac meal and still be within like a 2,000 calorie mark. You just can't fuck around. You can't eat junk the whole day. You know, you can eat like a protein bar for fucking breakfast. You can get a salad for lunch. Stay off of the high calorie, like, you know, drinks. Watch what you're drinking, and you can still squeeze in like a disgusting fucking raunchy fast food meal into that. Like, people are just like, I can't lose the weight. It's like, hey, okay. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes you're just gonna be. There's different types of body types. That is true, right? Like, there's a certain like level of like, well, you're just built different. But when you're like 450 fucking pounds, it's like, no, you're not just built different. You're not just built. Well, some people have this and that. No, you probably don't. You probably don't. Like,
what do you think? What do you
for
think?
God's sakes, Nikocado lost the weight. What's your excuse?
You're gonna have to take a taste. We're gonna have to find out together. Oh, and I also want to add a little bit of black sesame seed. It kind of looks like the things you see on everything bagels. Yeah. Go ahead. Have a bite.
I don't think does sesame seed even really have any flavor. I see sesame seed on all kinds of shit, and I just don't know if I taste it or not. Creative gamer, nice dude. Hell yeah. I don't know what you said, man. I'm sorry. Hold on, just for you, creative gamer, we're gonna translate. I'm gonna translate and respond. I got you. I got you. Hold on, we got to go off screen. I got this. I got this. Hold on. That's not the right song to play. What the fuck? What am I looking at here? I'm translating. We're translating. We're translating. I don't want to display the screen. I feel like something might I feel like I might be being bamboozled to some capacity here. My mother, the new look that has caught. My mother, the new look that has caught. That's my Google Translate. So my mother caught Nick. My mother, the must be a bad translation. Moving on. I could have played this. Look how talented he truly is. Like, I haven't. Hold on. Like this is a man that is capable of things, bro. This Nikocado is infinitely more talented than 90% of the top streamers, content creators on the fucking internet, dude. He truly does deserve what he has, in my opinion. I cannot get mad at him for being successful at all. It was speculative for the past couple years. He might have fallen off a little bit more than he had planned to, but I looking back at everything and what he's consistently proven to be capable of doing, he is fucking alpha. He is the alpha. Okay.
He just wants to eat the chopstick. He does that every time. He just wants to eat the freaking chopstick. Yes, Mr. New, I know. I love cheese. Done. I love cheese.
I don't think cheese has to go in everything. I don't like cheese on eggs. I think people put cheese on too many things.
Done. We love cheese.
It's just calories, right? That's why you like it. Isn't there like a study that like cheese ignites the same part of your brain as like cocaine or something?
Done. Yes, we do.
I think it takes away. I think you're missing out. I think if you remove cheese from a lot of the things that you eat, you're going to A, save yourself on calories, and B, you're going to realize that like you were just eating cheese the whole time. Like everything, not everything is enhanced by cheese, bro. Like eggs. Dude, if you make like really well prepared eggs and you got some tomatoes on the side and shit, you put cheese on that, it's a fucking crime, man. It's a fucking it's crime. You're committing a crime.
Oh my god. And I'm gonna eat all this. Oh. Go ahead. Have some. I'm gonna have some with you. If I can get it out. Oh, long and
Fucking hate that. I hate that he does that.
I'm gonna make sure it's not too long.
Dude, he really eats the whole thing. My kidney would explode, dude. My pancreas would explode, bro.
And it's spicy, Mr. Noodle. My lip. Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's a little leftover taki that didn't get fully blended.
Oh, he blended Takis into it. Remember that? Takis were like a trending thing, dude. I don't like Takis. I think Takis are gross.
I did the taki dust first to get it really, because you can see it on there. It's like sprinkled.
Remember when Takis were like popping the fuck off, like Prime? That was like the first time I remember like a new product just like going viral online like
sand. That's how I always do that. That's a little chunk.
So they put Takis in all their freaking food because it was good for the SEO of the video.
Red. There, spicy, Mr. Noodle.
I don't like this.
Excuse me.
Here, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna be fucking mean for a second. It's not as funny. It's not as funny anymore because he won, bro. He won. I'm falling for the bait. I'm trying to make fun of him. That's what he wants, bro. Like when people are like, I don't care what people have to say about me on the internet, they normally do. He doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. I hate Takis and Prime. I don't like Prime either, and I'm not an influencer product hater. I like G Fuel. I like Mr. Beast chocolate, which you should because it's like the most unhealthy chocolate I can think of. It's got like more sugar in it than fucking Hershey's, right? So I'm not against influencer products, but when I drink Prime, I don't like sugary beverages. I drink soda as like a dessert. Like if I have soda, it's like a dessert, which it should be. You're basically eating candy and cake, and you're drinking it with a fucking meal. The fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with America? What?
We need to build a wall, and it has to be built quickly.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
No, but seriously, don't stop drinking soda as if it's like a normal beverage to have with a meal. What the fuck is wrong with you people? It's absurd to me that that's normal. But I like water. I like drinking water, and then I down energy drinks for the caffeine, obviously. But like, I don't know. Once you, I don't know. Like, I used to drink soda with meals, and then I like realized one day, it's like, dude, it's like, it's like every meal that I'm having a soda with, it's like I might as well just like be eating candy. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. It's insane. It's what unregulating marketing does to the health of a society. When you know how New York a couple years ago, I think, they wanted to put a tax on soft drinks that was like ridiculous. Like, if you wanted to go buy a soda, it was going to cost you like a ridiculous amount of money because of the tax. I say do it. They should have done that because people are fucking idiots and they will eat themselves to death, bro. If we're going to make cigarettes illegal, if cigarettes are going to be like 21 and over, if you have to be 21 years old or 18, whatever, no, it's not. Yeah, it is 21 now, right? You have to be 21 to buy cigarettes. You should have to be 21 to buy soda. That's my claim. That's my claim. That's what I think. And any sugary drink, all of them. Prime's bet. When I was a kid, the local gas station in my small town started only selling energy drinks to people that were 18 and up. And at the time, I'm like, this is stupid. I want my Monster. But now I'm an adult, and I'm like, yeah, because kids are fucking idiots, and they'll drink a bunch of fucking caffeine and get fucked on it, bro.
I don't want to see me eat this with my fingers. No, I don't.
And then you get unhealthy, and you make my insurance cost more. Because you don't even realize how your personal decisions are affecting your loved ones around you and the people in your community as a whole. It's so disgusting to me. I fucking get so mad at people just like not having any fucking self-awareness of how their actions are not only affecting themselves but affecting others around them.
That's mine. It's not a toy. He just flung mushy peas all over the place, Mr. Noodle.
That's the thing. He didn't make weight gaining look good. It's like almost like Grand Theft Auto. When like Grand Theft Auto was big, and the big criticism was like when Grand Theft Auto San Andreas especially came out, because I remember that there was like a big movement where it's like, this is corrupting the youth. This is glamorizing violence in our society. That is the stupidest fuck. We're just going to go in and out of the Nikocado video because it's just a bunch of nonsense jammed in between bits of things I give a fuck about. But like literally, dude, if you go back and you think about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, if you go back and you think about that shit, the whole video game, especially, 'cause I played the fuck out of San Andreas. I played the other ones too, but like I played GTA San Andreas so much. The whole thing is the character doesn't want to be a criminal. He doesn't want to. He's doing what he has to get out of the shitty situation that his mistakes in life put himself in. And the other characters in the game that are portrayed positively are the same. So what is it? GTA San Andreas. I've been playing so much GTA San Andreas. OG Loke. There's like a conversation between OG Loke and Sweet, where like OG Loke is like, no, Sweet is like, OG Loke, we're products of our environment. We fucked up our lives. Don't be like this. Go to college. Where is it? GTA San Andreas, OG Loke. There's like a trailer video that came out that explained like some of the precursor. God damn it. I wish I could find it easier. I thought I'd find it really quick, so I was going to pull it up here. Is it GTA? Hold on. GTA San Andreas. God, dude. Pretty cool video, maybe?
Changes everybody, man.
Yeah, this
Even
is it.
OGs
Hold on.
want a slice of this.
Homie, this is all about destiny. You know I got your back, right, homie? I know
This is like all the stories were the storylines here. I'm sorry, I'm not even showing it. The storylines to Grand Theft Auto were so much fucking better in the 3D universe. And then Liberty City, GTA 4 was pretty good. I got to be honest, I've been replaying GTA 5. It's a very, very, very good game. The story's not as strong. Not nearly as strong. San Andreas was like, It was a prequel, but it tied all the games together. It's weird.
We're a lot more fucking stronger, and you and I get weaker. You and I get poorer, man.
See, here's CJ in Liberty City as a car thief. Like, they're showing him in Liberty City doing his thing. Where is fucking the OG Loke scene, though? Ken Rosenberg from Vice City. He got put into rehab by Tommy Vercetti. He calls up Tommy Vercetti here. And Tommy Vercetti won't talk to him, so he has to go back and work for the Liberty City crime families. You know? You know, guys? God damn it. I must have missed it. Shit. God damn it. I want to find it now. Because he literally says it. Like, he's like, we fucked up our lives.
You put a gun to a brother's head, brother's gonna do what he's taught.
I crashed out. What? Joe crashed out. I says I'm still alive.
Oh, no matter if he's a fool or a wise man.
I guess the point I'm trying to make here is that the criticism of this game is kind of ironic if you actually took the time to understand what the game portrays in it. Like, yes, you play as like a criminal, you do crime shit, but like it's portrayed in a very negative manner. It's like, I don't want to be a criminal. I want to get out of the criminal. I want to get out of this shit. I want to have a mansion in the hills. I want to go legit. You know, people that are held to high standards in the game telling other characters, go to fucking college. Don't be like me. I fucked up my life. You know, I'm just doing what I have to at this point. I'm proxying my environment. Same thing with like Nikocado Avocado. Like, a lot of the criticism of him was like, I've heard criticism, at least, is all kinds of criticism, but there would be people that would make a video and it would be like, this is bad. This is affecting our youth negatively. And it's like, this guy is literally crying on camera about how much his fucking life sucks and being an idiot and everyone hates him, which, if anything, is deterring people from wanting to be like him. And your takeaway from that is, this is influencing our children. Who is that idiot? Who's that idiot that Destiny debated? I forget her name. That political person. She like made a video about him. And just, as everything else, those types of people, those political brain people, pose just complete fucking nonsense. But yeah, it's like that criticism of Nikocado, where it's like he's a bad influence on people. He's glamorizing obesity and an unhealthy lifestyle. I don't think there was anything glamorous about fat Nikocado Avocado.
You know, I have to clean up all this mushy
Joe's
tea.
back. Joe's back.
Cheaters.
Yeah, dude, there's finally some drama that I find vaguely interesting that isn't just pretending I give a fuck about Mr. Beast. Shit.
Who do you think does the cleaning around here? Me. Not Orland.
Dude, the guy trolled everybody for almost a decade, bro. He told everybody he was going to troll everybody for a decade and proceeded to do so.
Me.
Crazy.
Hey.
That's really all there is to it. And then it's just slurping.
Noodles or any ramen in Colombia. That was. I stood up to put noodle back, and you know when you're like at a party and you've been having something to drink, then you've had like a second and maybe a
Pooped
you
himself.
might get up to get a third drink, or someone might pass you one, but for the most you get up and you stand up for the first time and you've had like 4 or 5, you've lost count actually, and you stand up and you're like, what?
This is just
And
a normal
your food.
mukbang video,
And I kind of
dude.
looked at that for the last.
He's not crying or drooling into his food or anything.
Cheers to my last couple of bites.
He hasn't
to
even
this
gotten into a fight with
extra-
his boyfriend, dude.
Done.
He just eats his food and smiles and drinks out of his
Just ate a lot of
avocado
cheese,
mug.
Cheese.
Cheese.
I did it. I said I would finish, and I did. And honestly, I need to keep this appetite nice and ramped up, so I don't mind it at all. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you liked your food as well, and that
That's literally enough calories for like 2 days. Hey, if Nikocado lost the weight, then anybody can. But that's it. You know, there's really nothing more
please
to it.
also comment if there's any suggestions you might have for me. Since
That's why it's a live stream and not a video. I'm not going to stretch this shit out. I'm not going to stretch this shit out just because it'll do well. There's not that much. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. The deepest part of it is the fact that he fucking trolled everybody and made everyone look like a fucking dumbass. Who else is talking about this? Let's look up some of the people that he... Let's look up some of the victims of Nikocado Avocado. Some of the people that were trolled by Nikocado Avocado. Oh, Penguin Zero. He's been on L Streak lately. Let's see what he has to say. I'm sorry, he has. He truly has been on taking L's lately. This man has been collecting L's recently.
Really early. I was just all tuckered out, so I said, goodbye, Last night I went to bed really early. I was just all tuckered out, so I said, "Goodbye, moon," and I snuggled on into bed to catch some Z's. Little did I know that while I slumbered, we'd all been paid a visit by someone very special. And I'm not talking about
Imagine, I'm sorry. I think that this thing, you can't see it. Hold on. We have to go to my broken shit. This thing back here was from GamerSups, and I think you were supposed to be able to access it during live streams. My point being is it not a little bit weird to sit in a room full of smaller versions of yourself in a vending machine? I don't know. I would probably do that, but it's a bit fucking weird. I guess if a company made a bunch of small little plushy versions of me, I'd probably have some. But it is just funny that this dude is just chilling in a room with all of his plushies behind him in a vending machine. Funny to me. Did you see that iNabber posted a 7-hour video about Nicholas right before he revealed the weight loss? No fucking way, dude. That's tragic. That's so tragic. Did he get slammed? Did iNabber like, "This is ridiculous," and he claimed he was going to lose the weight, but we all know that's not going to happen, blah, 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 blah. Fucking did it. He took everyone for a ride. I stand for morals and virtue. Eating too much is bad. And whining and crying and getting into fights with your boyfriend on camera is bad. Nikocado Avocado is bad. What a fucking brave take from all these soldiers. These soldiers in the commentary community. Truly the philosophers of our time.
Santa Claus, but I am talking about another man in a red shirt.
I like Nikocado. I covered him very critically for a brief time when I first got into YouTube, and then I looked more into him, and I'm like, this is obviously an act to some respects. So then I just stopped criticizing him so fucking hard. And it turns out it was even more of an act than I even predicted.
Sure.
I would have put money on
Nikocado Avocado. I woke up this morning in a different timeline. I think we shifted back to the Berenstain Bears universe and left the Berenstain Bears universe behind.
It is bizarre because Moist Critical's taken fucking L's and Nikocado won. Like, everything's been weirdly. And now Mr. Beast is like a war criminal. Not really. He's actually not, really. I think Mr. Beast shit is way ridiculously to an insane capacity blown out of proportion. And people are just milking it for money, which to a certain level I get. But also to another level, if you got to do that, I don't know, man. There are some commentators that just need to go away. I'm fucking sorry, man. There's just some commentators that are very popular just need to go away. There's like people that actually get views and have an audience anymore. Like, and there's people that I've really liked in the past that I don't fucking watch anymore. I think there's like I'm gonna move on.
2 steps ahead. I am
I currently don't fucking like any of them.
always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. So I am the villain.
You know who's a good commentator that doesn't get enough props? Here he is. I said him early, I'll say him again. To all one of you watching. When Cinnamon Toast Ken is not just reacting, which I don't mind his reaction videos. I actually think he does a very good job. For how much content he reacts to in a video, I think he does a very, very good job of actually like trying to be critical and like transforming the content. Because he does react, like, he'll react to a full video from like TLC, but the way he does it, I think it is very good. I think it totally is okay and fair practice the way that he does it. But when he actually sits down and like puts effort into making something original, going over a topic, I think he actually does a very, very good job. It's dry. It's not like flashy with a bunch of fucking editing, but I think he does a very, very good job.
Not many things surprise me on the internet. Not many things at all. Take, for instance, Dr. Disrespect made this big comeback stream. Just kind of
like if you're an 11-year-old Zoomer that has 6 phones out, flipping through 3 different Instagram Reels, TikTok, Shorts at the same time, you're not going to be able to watch him. But if you're an adult and you have self-control and you're able to walk away from your fucking screens once in a while to regulate your fucking mental chemistry, I think this is a guy that's worth watching if he comes out with a video about something. He's right more often than not. There's other people that I guess I don't think are terrible, like Tommy C. I think he's good. I've watched too much of him recently, though. I think watched a bit too much of him recently. But yeah, Cinnamon Toast Ken's a guy I actually really like when he decides to make a commentary video. That's like unique to him and not just reacting. And his reaction shit's not bad either, but
Because I've made myself one.
This moment right here is this generation's I Am Your Father. This is up there with the Darth Vader identity reveal. Perhaps one of the most unexpected things I've seen in quite some time. When I was watching this, I let out an audible whoa. Like, I couldn't help myself.
I mean, I would too, because didn't you go to like war with him and he just trolled you and played you the whole time we now know? Like
my body responds.
I'd go whoa too. I'd be like, whoa, wow, okay, I guess I'm fucking wrong. I guess I got fucked. I guess this guy got me, you know?
Without any other part of me having say-so over it. My body itself,
Should we watch the original Moist Critical video on Nikocado where he's like, this is really bad. This is disgusting. Like, finger wagging at Nikocado, and then Nikocado just played him for fucking views. And we know that now. That's like unrefutable at this point. Nikocado successfully played everyone, including fucking Charlie for views, bro.
Soul was shocked when he took the mask off there. So he gives like a villain monologue that sounds like it's out of the Fallout universe, talking about how he's 2 steps ahead because he had played the villain for so long.
And he did. He won. He wins, bro.
Long now.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. 250 pounds. And boring.
Losing 250 pounds is an unbelievable feat. That's nothing shy of extraordinary. And
whoa. Can we get a fucking... brave takes here, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely brave takes.
He mentions how even yesterday, YouTubers and many other people were calling him sad, fat, depressing, sick, and all of that, and still making videos about him, even while he secretly, over the course of 2 years, had been losing all of that weight. And all the videos that people were talking about were actually videos that Nikocado had filmed 2 years prior and kept drip feeding to the community to keep them either entertained or keep himself fanning the flames of drama for people to latch onto. It is actually very fascinating. Now, some of you might recall about 4 years ago, Nikocado Avocado and myself had a tiny bit of beef. I'm talking like a Salisbury steak level of beef between us, and we had a bit of a tinkle tussle back and forth kissing contest.
Let's hear it, bro.
Ooh, fact check jump scare. I wanted to double check when all of that took place, so I looked at it. It turns out it was 2021 AD.
What is this?
It was late September, so it's coming up on 3.
What is this at the top of my screen? What did I just do? Did I just dox myself? Am I continuing to do so? Maybe. Possibly.
Years, not 4. I was a little off on that. Time moves very weird now. I don't know what happened, but time is moving at a different speed than it used to. After all that drama, I'd actually kept up with Nikocado Avocado, occasionally just tuning in to check in and see what's going on. I made a video like a year ago on a piece of content that Nick dropped where he actually did talk about a weight loss journey that he was going on, and I've kind of just been cheering him on from the sidelines ever since then, just hoping that he'd follow through on that and just to see where it all goes. So to see this come up was not only extremely surprising, just given how much weight he had lost in a relatively...
I have a bad taste in my mouth of Moist Critical ever since the Sniper Wolf thing, which he royally fucked up on, and I don't think he addressed his massive, humongous, ridiculous fuck up that should have never happened well enough. But we all make mistakes.
Short period of time. I know to a lot of people 2 years, like on the internet terms, that's like ancient history. Things that happened 2 years ago, that might as well be the fucking void century that no one remembers. But like speaking realistically, 2 years to lose 250 pounds, that's a speed run. Those are gold splits.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting.
Since he's made a video, so you can piece little breadcrumbs together in your head and follow this path here, connecting the dots. He has released videos on all of his channels over the course of 2 years. Quite a few of them. Not to the same frequency that he used to, but he still had a ton of videos that he's releasing over the last 2 years. Videos that were posted 2 weeks ago, or even as recent as 5 days ago, where he is that same weight, were all apparently recorded years ago. And it's not like it's CGI and it's not AI-generated content. Nick actually just had a crazy backlog, like a Library of Alexandria for mukbangs, and he just kept going to the vault to upload some of that old pre-recorded content as if it was new, and people were none the wiser. I even went through these 2 videos here in particular just to see if I could find like a date somewhere on like his phone, or when he went to the Heart Attack Grill, like maybe like calendar sticking on a wall, but I didn't see anything. Maybe I missed it. I did kind of go through it like 2x speed, so maybe it like flashed by really quick and I just didn't see it.
The chances that it's fake are so minuscule. The chance that it's pre-recorded is so... There's visual signs of aging in his face. The idea that it's AI generated I guess is possible. A 45-minute AI generated video that has no artifacting or glitching that anyone's been able to find yet, I find to be very unbelievable.
But I do believe him that these were recorded years ago, because that's the only
alive.
logical explanation for how he is 250 pounds down right now, yet 5 days ago he has a video at the Heart Attack Grill where he's still like 400 pounds or whatever it was. Dude was playing chess while the rest of us were playing checkers. He played us like a goddamn violin, and Nick loves the violin.
He did. At least he's laughing about it, actually. Like, he's kind of like, he played me, man. He played us like a violin. That's
Many of
good.
you might not remember this from the Nick Expanded Universe, the lore, but he was actually an incredible violin player. He was more decorated than like Captain America in terms of accolades when it came to this. Like, in his field of violin.
So is, no, and you know what's funny? Like, Lizzo. Lizzo gets a lot of shit and is similar to Nikocado because she has a weight problem. But she's actually a classically trained flute player, and she got to play that flute, which was really good. It was like a famous person's flute, like not just famous, like a historical figure's flute, and they let her play it, and everybody was so mad because they let Lizzo play it, and that's like that was so stupid. Like, criticisms of Lizzo, a lot of them are valid. Like, I think she does glamorize unhealthy lifestyles. I don't think Nikocado did. I think she does. Like, that's a worthy criticism in my opinion. Like, she's like, you know, but the flute thing was ridiculous to me because obviously there's people that just preemptively hate Lizzo because, you know, of the weight thing, really, right? Let's be real. Like, what else is there? She's not that controversial. She's just heavy, and she plays into that, and she does it in a way that's almost glamorizing of an obviously very unhealthy lifestyle. But then on the other side of that, she's a classically trained, talented musician, like, genuinely. And because of that, you know, they let her play the flute, which got like younger people interested in the flute, you know, may encourage them to like look for, like, it was good. It was an all around positive thing. The flute did not get damaged. Everyone was fucking mint. And all of these most like rightoid people, right? Like morons, they were all like, this is bad. Why is it bad? It sets a bad precedent. Why? And then it all simmers down to, cause she's fat, you know, which is that's just stupid. That's just dumb. And then it gives like the leftoids, I don't know how else to say it, like the more progressive people fuel to be like, they just hate Lizzo because she's fat, which they do, which they do. They can't be a little bit nuanced and better explain their opinions because their audience doesn't want to hear that. Their audience just wants to hear the same fucking thing over and over and over again.
He was a very well-regarded, talented player.
Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna stream and just post videos whenever I want. I can't. I've been treating YouTube like a second job for at least I think confidently I can say like the past year. Ever since I moved in, the Sniper Wolf, the first round of Sniper Wolf drama, I've been treating this like a second. I can't do it. I don't know if it's just because I don't have the dedication. I don't know if it's just because I'm weak. But I have other responsibilities in life and things that need to be taken care of better. And I have not been doing those things. And one of the things I can do to help myself make it easier to attend to the other things that I need to attend to in my life is to just commit to myself to not making this into a full-time job. I'll stream when I want. I'll post when I want. And if the views go down because of that, then it is what it is. I don't care.
So he really did play us like a sweet melody on that instrument.
It was a long 8 years, wasn't it? It was a long 8 years. And I didn't think that it would have gone this long, but it did. And it was like a bad dream that, yeah, it was like a really bad dream that we were waiting for it to be over. And it's over. It was just a dream.
For a long time, Nick became synonymous with breakdowns on camera. Nick and breakdown went together like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And it was all a show.
That's something people talked about a lot, but then always talked about how it was always fake for views and drama and controversy. I have always somewhat believed that there was always an element of truth to some of the things Nick was saying. I really do believe that Nick was miserable with what he was doing, but felt like he had to keep doing it because that was his source of income. That was his livelihood. And he was probably very afraid to just stop doing that, which is completely understandable because if people are subscribing to watch you eat yourself to death and you stop doing that, they might leave. And now you've got your ass in your asshole and no money being generated anymore.
He dedicated to a long-term goal, man. If he was miserable because he was heavy, and he was heavy because he was dedicating to a longer fucking run, dude. I'm driving. I'll catch you later. I got to get a prepaid card so I can donate. Joe, you're supposed to tend to the people, aka us. I reserve the right to do whatever the fuck I want when I want to. I don't make nearly enough money on this fucking platform to give a fuck. I'm not sacrificing anything for anyone, bro.
Because the audience left from you not doing the
See
content
you,
they wanted you to
Dave.
be doing.
Thank you.
And I really do feel like he felt like he was a prisoner to that for a while. I'm not trying to be an armchair psychologist here. It's just I've watched a lot of Nick's content. It really does feel like there is a lot of truth to some of the things he has said during these moments. And the way he talks about it here, calling it a bad dream, isn't exactly a glowing review of that time. You know, if someone said that to me, like, hey, Charles, I know we spent 8 years together, but it's kind of just like a bad dream I'm done with, I wouldn't exactly be smiling from ear to ear about that. But now Nick has made some big changes, clearly, and his audience is extremely supportive. They are very receptive to this, cheering him on in a big way, pumping their fist and celebrating this. The video on his main channel about it is exploding. The video on his second channel is exploding. He's made 2 videos and both are popping the fuck off. His community is showing nothing but love and oodles of support for this. And it's what people have said for a long time, that if Nick actually did go through this weight loss journey, it'd probably be extremely good for him. Like, not only health-wise, but like in terms of his channels and like his community. It's inspirational.
Well, like, and it's not like he didn't, like, I don't know. I don't think he's doing this necessarily, but if anyone were to perceive this as if Nick had a goal, he was going to gain weight, use the weight, and acting up on camera is the way to grow, which he extremely successfully did. And then he was going to drop the weight and then, you know, reap the rewards for that as well. He's done all of these things, you know.
Like, people would love to see that, and I think it's clearly showing here. And it's not like Nick has to stop doing mukbangs just because he loses a lot of weight. And it seems like he is going to continue to do mukbangs because he loves doing them.
We're all just dreaming. Cheers. Let me know what you think.
Just because he's lost 250 pounds doesn't mean that he's washed and you need to hang the jersey in the rafters and retire his jersey number. You know, like, he can still keep doing mukbangs the same way he was before, but now in a healthier place. And like I said last time...
And also, honestly, the thing with Nick now is if he does start advocating for health again, his opinions on certain things are going to mean so much more because he actually did go through it. He, like, went and got to an extremely unhealthy weight, then lost all the weight. So, like, you know, if he's speaking like that means way more than some guy that's always been a health nut, right? Which yeah, he has the ability. His sacrifice of the last 8 years gives him the ability to do so much more good, right, than he would have been able to do if he would not have made the sacrifices that he's made for the past 8 years. And you wouldn't be able to call them, like, normally fat is associated with gluttony and excess and lack of self-control. The thing with now that the weight loss has happened, he has those things. He has self-control. The weight loss wasn't out of gluttony. It wasn't out of lack of self-control. It was actually the opposite. It was dedication. Like, it's
time
insane,
when he lost,
dude.
I think it was like 89 pounds at the time. He seems happier. You know, like, I'm not his therapist. I don't know Nick personally, but just from what comes across in the content, he seems happier at lower weights. Like, in the content where he weighs less, what Nick has been able to accomplish. And I really am happy to see that the reception to it has been overwhelmingly positive. It is incredible.
That's great.
Nick does going forward.
Everyone's
if he's
happy.
going to continue to do, like, exclusively mukbangs, or maybe he's going to talk about...
Maybe he'll do different content. Cool, yeah.
Or, you know, showcase, you know, maybe some of the things he was doing.
Maybe
for
he'll
cardio,
show it.
or
Maybe
he
he'll
was
show
doing
it. Yeah, good.
I think it'd be cool
point.
if he would supplement it with things about this weight loss journey, the violin.
Yeah, maybe he'll do weight loss. Maybe he will, Moist. Good.
With where Nick currently is. And it's nothing but positives here. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, he's done. Good. Yeah, man, Nikocado stuff. I don't know. That's why it's a live stream and not a video. It's good. It's a good thing. It's really interesting that he really stuck and committed to the plan that he told everyone he was going to do all those years ago, then successfully went and executed the plan despite literally just telling everyone, hey, just so you know, this is all going to be an act. This is all going to be a troll, because he dedicated to the character that he was performing so fucking well that he fooled people even after telling them, I'm going to attempt to fool you and I'm going to lose the weight and I'm going to come out of this. And, you know, it's going to be for these goals that I have in mind. That's fucking crazy. That's insane, dude. So I thought it was really cool just to kind of go over it. I've been trying not to spend too much of my personal time going over this type of stuff anymore. The live streams will be like kind of research. We're reacting. So we only got 2 people left, but thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out. And that's it. I'm going to go touch grass. Bye.